The following message is transmitted at the request of the Mason Police Department. A hostage situation is taking place at Kings Island Amusement Park in the city of Mason. At 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 3 terrorists entered the park, opened fire on innocent civilians, then roamed around the park taking 225 hostages. The terrorists' demands for the hostages and/or police are unknown at this time. As a precaution, Kings Island has been closed until further notice. No one is allowed in this area until the terrorists have been arrested or killed. The nearby Great Wolf Lodge Hotel has been put under lockdown until further notice. All residents within a 5-mile radius of Kings Island are recommended to remain indoors with windows and doors locked. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further news and information on this developing situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. More hostage situations have been reported at more amusement parks, such as Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, and Kings Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. Police have been dispatched to these areas to try to deal with the situation. The terrorists stated that they have a nuclear device in each of the 3 amusement parks, and they will threaten to detonate the devices if their demands are not met. As a precaution, all residents within a 100-mile radius of the previously mentioned theme parks are advised to seek a fallout shelter now. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. It may only take a minute for fallout to reach your location. Tune into your local news station for further information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Ohio and Virginia Police Departments. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, police officers at Kings Island, Cedar Point, and Kings Dominion successfully killed all the terrorists involved in the earlier mentioned hostage situations in a shootout. SWAT teams have defused the 3 nuclear bombs inside the theme parks, and they are no longer a threat to the states of Ohio and Virginia. All residents are free to exit fallout shelters at this time. However, remain vigilant and remain tuned into your local news station in case of further developments. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. 3 nuclear bombs have been detonated at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, and Kings Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. As a result, the 3 theme parks have been completely destroyed. These bombs were planted by the terrorists that caused the earlier hostage situations in these areas. All residents within a 400-mile radius of these theme parks should seek a fallout shelter now. Fallout is a product of nuclear attacks. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. It will only take a minute for fallout to reach certain areas. Have food, water, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio for 14 days while in your shelter. Tune into your local news station for further information on this dangerous situation. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will be on the air, providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KNBC. We will continue to serve the Los Angeles area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Los Angeles area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The President will speak on all news stations shortly. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is an emergency action termination. The fallout has cleared out of the area. Repeat, the fallout has been cleared out of the area. All residents are free to exit their fallout shelters. However, it will take several years to rebuild destroyed areas. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. We will now switch to regular programming. This concludes all operations of the emergency alert system. Regular programming may now resume.